She rang me at 3 a.m., my card failed. Send $2,000 right now. I said call your dad and went to bed. 3 months ago, I was staring down a future with someone who'd just been arrested in New Orleans over an $8,000 club tab. The chilling truth? I was the one who let it happen. The air in my apartment felt heavy, even though it was just past 3 a.m. My phone, a buzzing terror on the nightstand, screamed for my attention. It was Chloe, my fiancé, and I knew, deep down, this call meant everything was about to explode. My name is Liam. I work HVAC in the Southwest, making decent money. Nothing extravagant, but enough to live comfortably, save for a house, take a nice vacation once a year. Chloe, on the other hand, worked in marketing, bringing in around 40 grand. Respectable, sure, but she spent money like she was pulling in 6 figures. Seriously, designer bags every other month, bottomless brunches at places where a single cocktail cost $22, weekly manicures, the whole Instagram fantasy, except she wasn't actually an influencer. When we first started dating 2 years ago, I honestly thought maybe her family was just secretly wealthy. You know, some people just come from money and don't make a big deal about it. But then I started noticing things that didn't quite add up. Chloe had 4 close friends, Ashley, Brianna, Olivia, and Sophie. All 4 of them were married to guys who did make serious money, investment banking, tech executives, commercial real estate. That level. And whenever we'd all hang out, I felt this strange pressure, like Chloe was constantly trying to keep pace with their lavish lifestyle, even though her financial reality was totally different. The first big red flag, the one I should have paid attention to, was when she started subtly criticizing the engagement ring I'd bought her. Not directly, of course. Just little comments like how Ashley's ring was 2 carats, or how Brianna's fiancé upgraded hers for their anniversary. I'd spent 4 months' salary on that ring, it was beautiful. But apparently, it wasn't enough, because her friends had set some impossible standard. Then came the arguments about money. These weren't small disagreements. These were screaming matches where she'd accuse me of being cheap because I suggested cooking dinner at home instead of dropping $150 at some trendy downtown spot. Or because I didn't want to finance a brand new car when my paid-off truck ran perfectly fine. One night, after a particularly brutal argument where she called my lifestyle boring and said I had no ambition, I did a little digging. Nothing crazy, just asked a few careful questions to some mutual acquaintances. That's when I found out her parents, specifically her dad, Mr. Peterson, had actually cut her off financially about 2 years ago, right around when we started dating. But she'd been telling everyone, including me, this whole elaborate story about them still helping her out, supporting her lifestyle. The lie was so specific, so consistent, I'd never thought to question it until things started to unravel. Looking back now, it's chilling to realize she probably saw me as a financial replacement for her parents from day one. So, here's where it gets really messy. Chloe announced she wanted to do her bachelorette party in New Orleans. Okay, fine, lots of people do destination bachelorette parties. Except her plan involved flying out her sister plus her 4 friends, staying at some luxury hotel in the French Quarter, bottle service at clubs, a yacht rental, the works. She estimated the whole thing would cost around $3,000. Don't miss the twist bottom left, full story.